From the newest ballpark on the Major League landscape, there's a look inside Marlins Park in Miami. Tonight, it's the home opener for this new season between the LA Dodgers and the Miami Marlins. Two of the best bats in the business go at it next on the show. Ben Revere heads for the batter's box, and we are just about ready for some evening baseball.
Center fielder, Ben Revere.
Underway now in the home opener as the first pitch is in there for a called strike one. Lifted in the air out towards left center. Ozuna on the run. He's got it one away. At the plate, Ian Kinsler, as he'll get his first opportunity in this one. Line drive to left. That gets down, and he's got himself a base hit. Justin Upton takes his first shot here with a runner at first now and one away. And he starts him out with a strike on the outer half. Runners off for second. Pitch is a cold strike. The throw. Short hop, but they got him. Great pick and tag to catch him trying to steal. Strike three called, and the inning is over. And there you see Jacoby Ellsbury as he'll lead things off here in the home half of the first.
For the Marlins, center fielder, Jacoby Ellsbury.
Outside target here, and he hits it for strike one. And that finds the target. 0-2 now. Odorizzi gets the sign. Here's the 0-2. Down and away. It's a ball and 2 strikes.
Count is 1-2.
A splitter, but he started it too low as it bounces up to the plate. This is hit high in the air out toward left center. Revere on the move. He makes the play. A fine running catch to get the first out of the inning. So the bases are empty with one man gone. And stepping in is the second baseman, Howie Kendrick. Now a swing and a fly ball. Clifton on the move. He gets there and makes the play for the second out of the inning. Giancarlo Stanton gets his first cuts now. The bases are empty, and there are 2 away here in the opening frame.
Yeah, nothing doing so far here. He kind of needs to put up a tough at-bat right here just to make this guy work a little bit.
And not the greatest approach there as he offers it a pitch in the dirt, and it's even at 1-1.
Doesn't look like the nerves are getting to him so far. He looks pretty good out there.
One is a cutter that misses 2-1. He's fallen behind now, 3-1. Dribbled up the line. Barehanded on the move. And the throw to first just about takes him out as it skips up and over him. And lucky for them, the right fielder's there to back up the throw. Troy Tulowitzki set to take his first cuts with a man at first and 2 away.
Yeah, and he's going to have to find a gap to give that man on first a chance to score.
Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. Down and away, 1 ball and no strikes. And a strike to even the count. 1-1. The 1-1 pitch. Had him fooled as this is popped up back behind short. Alcantara will put this one away, and the side is retired. Adam Lind makes his way to the plate. He'll get us started here in the top of the second.
First baseman, Adam Lind.
Drives it to deep right field. Back goes Stanton, and just short of a home run, this ball's off the wall. And he's in there safely. He's got a double. Jonathan Lucroy will stand in now, and as you can see, he enters play with 16 home runs on the season so far. The fastball here as he'll take a look at ball 1, 1-0. Hard hit at third. And they will get, no, he's in there. A very close play at first. Coming to the plate now, Matt Duffy. And he could give his guys an early lead if he can come through here. Fastball in there for a called strike. Swing and a miss on the slider, and he's quickly behind 0-2. Swing and a liner, but foul. Protecting on 0-2, so we'll do it again. Tapped up the first baseline. And he'll just step on first here to take the Shure out. Cal Clifton will get his first opportunity now. 14 home runs to his credit so far this year. And that one swung on and missed 0-1. Oh, and he's really getting the better of him now. It's strike 2. That misses 1-2. No score here as we play inning number 2. Ripped down the first base line. Ramirez fields it cleanly, and the runner is out at the plate as they cut him down trying to score. Arismendi Alcantara gets a shot now with deuces all around. 2 on, 2 out here in inning number 2. Grounded to first. Oh, and he whiffs on it as it's by him at first. And they're going to take a 1-0 lead as the run comes across to score.
Batting ninth, pitcher, Jake.
Sends that one out of play for strike 1. Very weakly on the ground. That goes foul. 2 strikes on him now. Dodgers have the early 1-0 advantage as we play the second. Swung on and missed, and that's the final out of the inning. Hanley Ramirez will dig in, and this season certainly hasn't been all that kind to him as he enters play with the average down in the 230s. Into the seats, 0-1. That's over, but low. It's a ball and a strike. That's on the corner to put him behind now. 1-2. Swung on, and he went fishing in the dirt. And he makes the throw to first. Ramirez is retired, and there's one away.
Batting sixth.
Stepping into the box, Marcell Ozuna. He'll get to take his first cuts here. First pitch fastball off the plate there, and it's ball 1. No offer on that one. 2 balls and a strike. Oh, and not an easy pitch to lay off of, but he did somehow, and he's got it to 3-1. Hit out of play, and it's a full count now. Chopped weakly to the left. Throw gets him, 2 down. Justin Turner gets his first chance here, looking to make something happen with 2 gone in the bottom of the second. Now a splitter starts things off with a called strike 1.
Tonight, borderline calls, you got to be swinging.
Late decision to swing that time, and as a result, it's 0-2.
And now with the 0-2 count, he's got probably 5 different pitches he can throw here. So as a hitter, what are you going to do?
In under the hands with a fastball, it's 1-2. And he lays off a pitch outside as they draw even at 2-2. Grounded back up the middle. Throw in time, and the side is retired. Ben Revere is into the box as we are all set to begin the third.
And guys, this is the guy you want leading off this inning. He's your leadoff man, so maybe he can get things started, set the table for a little bit of a rally.
And here's a ball hit in the air. Ozuna is after it. A quick out number 1. So the base is empty here with 1 away, and that'll bring in the second baseman, Ian Kinsler. And he'll take strike 1 on the fastball, registering at 93 that time. And there's a swing and a miss as Kinsler's down quickly now, 0-2. Drilled on the ground to short. Throw on to first takes care of Kinsler here for out number 2. Standing in, Justin Upton. He got called out on strikes his last time through. In there for strike 1. Chop foul over towards the coaching box. Swing and a miss, and that ends the inning. Blake Swihart digs into the box in the bottom of inning number 3.
Catcher, number 23.
Starts things with a splitter outside for ball 1. Oh, tough to catch up when it's moving like that. And this is low, ball 2. 2-1.
1 strike.
And this is going to be just foul down the line, as that had double written all over it. And he lays off, so it's full now, 3-2. And good patience exercised as he works out the walk to lead off the home half of the third.
Batting ninth.
The pitcher, Jordan Zimmerman, steps up to the plate in a sacrifice situation, so let's see if that is indeed on right here. And they indeed have the pitcher bunting here as he gets this one down. And good hustle to get over and tag him for the out. So stepping in, Jacoby Ellsbury, as he'll look to bring home that tying run from second with a base hit into the outfield. Odorizzi comes set. First pitch on its way. And a splitter here, but he had a bit too much on it as this bounces up to the plate.
Well, I think most fans would remember Jacoby Ellsbury's amazing 2011 season. That year he won a Gold Glove, a Silver Slugger, and was runner-up for the AL MVP award just behind Justin Verlander. That was a pretty big year.
Throw to first will be in time to take care of Ellsbury, and there are 2 gone now.
Second baseman, Howie Kendrick.
Howie Kendrick is in with 2 away here as this one swung on and missed for the first strike. And there's a swing and a miss by Kendrick as he falls behind now 0-2. And the pitch bounces off his glove, and that could be a run. It is. Bases are empty here with 2 men out. A swinging bunt to the mound. Throw on to first gets him, and the side is retired. Adam Lind is ready here as we begin the top of the 4th.
First baseman.
Zimmerman gets the sign. Here comes the first pitch. And here's a fastball called for strike 1.
Well, he gets ahead of another hitter there, and I'm told he's thrown a first pitch strike to around 90% of the batters he's faced so far, and that's pretty amazing.
That's in there on the outer half, 1-2 now. High strikes, probably not on the docket for places he wants to be.
Yeah, I mean, it's no secret. You've got to keep the ball down against a team like this. If you go up every once in a while with a fastball, you'll be fine, but you're not going to last too long if you make a habit of working up there with your secondary pitches.
Jonathan Lucroy will stand in for the second time now as he looks at a called strike. It's 0-1.
1-1.
Good hard slider there, but it runs away. It's a ball and a strike. This one's hit deep out to left center field. Ellsbury going back. Gone!
Now batting, third baseman, Matt.
It's a solo shot for Jonathan Lucroy. Number 17 for him on the season, and the Dodgers move out in front. It's 2-1. Fastball called for strike 2.
0-2.
Sliders, strike 3 called, and that's a pitcher's pitch right there. 2 gone. He's ready. Here's the first offering. Cal Clifton is at the plate now, and he takes a cold strike. Oh, and he breaks out the hook here. Good for strike 2. Got him looking, and that ends the inning. Giancarlo Stanton is set to lead us off in the home half of the fourth inning.
And this is a guy that can make a big change in this game with one swing of the bat because you know he has big-time power.
That's a ball.
The cutter runs outside, ball one.
Ball.
And he falls behind now, 2-0.
2 balls, no strikes.
Three and 0 now. Here's a swing, and oh man, way out of here.
Now batting, the shortstop, number 2.
A solo home run here off the bat of Giancarlo Stanton. 38th home run of the season for him, as the Marlins have rallied back to tie it at 2 apiece. Clifton is over to his left as he snags this one for the first out of the inning. Hanley Ramirez digs in with 1 run in and 1 gone in the inning. Behind on that one, now behind in the count, 0-1. Swung on and lifted in the air to left center. After it is Revere. And that's the second out of the inning. Marcell Ozuna stands in. He's 0 for 1 after grounding out. Halfway to 100 pitches. Here it is. Now a fastball a bit too low here. It's ball 1. Swing and a miss, 1-1. 2 out, nobody on. A ball and 2 strikes to count now with the bases empty and 2 away.
And this has been a pretty good comeback from that leadoff home run. 2 straight outs now and 2 strikes here as well.
Inside and a hair low. It's 2 balls and 2 strikes. Frozen on strike 3 for the final out of the inning. Arismendi Alcantara heads for the box to start off the 5th in this one. And he starts the number 8 hitter with a strike, 0-1. That misses wide. 1 ball and 1 strike. A little behind on that swing, and now he'll try to shorten up maybe and protect the plate. Hit hard up the middle, and a base hit, so early trouble to lead off the inning. Now at the plate, Jake Odorizzi. He'll look to bounce back after striking out his last time up. Showing bunt here, but he takes ball 1. And the pitcher is in fact bunting here as he puts this one down. The throw pulls him off the bag. Ben Revere will stand in again. He's flown out in each of his first 2 plate appearances thus far. Watches a fastball right there for strike 1. That's in there, and he's deep in the hole now, 0-2. Up the middle and off the pitcher's leg. Unable to recover. He's safe at first, and now the attention turns back to the guy on the mound. Ian Kinsler will dig in here. 1 for 2. He's singled and grounded out so far. Grounder hit hard down the first baseline. And a reach, but it's by him as he couldn't quite get to that ball. They'll cash in here as the run is in to score from third. It's a 3-2 ball game. Now time is called here as we'll get a trip to the mound. And that's swung on and fouled straight back. And Upton swings and misses on a good pitch that time, and it's quickly 0-2 now. Pulled high in the air out to left field. Ozuna is under it. And that's the first out of the inning. And he's just going to try to draw an airmailed throw as he heads back to third now with 1 away in the inning. Adam Lind strides in, grounded out his last time through. Chopped foul over towards the dugout. Looking to keep this a 1-run game. And it's quickly 0-2. And a half-hearted attempt that time, but they'll say he broke the plane, and that's out number 2. Zimmerman comes set. Here's the first pitch. He slaps that one away, and the count will be 0-1. Bases are loaded here, 2 down. Called strike 2 with the letters, 0-2 now.
This would be a big time to pick up back-to-back strikeouts if you can get it.
Hard hit to first. Oh, and he can't come up with it. And a great job to stick with it as he's able to make the play for the 3rd out. Justin Turner comes to the plate as we get started here in the bottom of the 5th.
And right here is an important time for them to climb back into this one. They definitely want to even this one up sooner rather than later.
Swing and a miss on a ball inside, 0-1. Well, he can't hold on there as he swings and misses on a pitch in the dirt, and he's down 0-2 now.
I think that's been his best pitch so far in this game. Guys just haven't been all that close to it.
Can't get him to chase. It's 1-2. On the ground up the middle, Alcantara has it, and the throw to first is in time, 1 gone. Into the box now, Blake Swihart. He drew a walk his first time up. Sliced hard on the ground. Kinsler's there for it. In time to first, and there are 2 away. Jordan Zimmerman did his job in his first at-bat, laying down a successful sacrifice bunt.
Yeah, a well-executed bunt his last at-bat, but obviously this time he's swinging away.
Now a fastball on the inside corner, and he takes a look at strike 1. And he falls behind 0-2. And he's bunting here with 2 strikes and 2 out, and he misses and likely will get an earful here as that retires the side. Matt Duffy makes his way to the box to lead us off in the 6th inning.
Third baseman.
Hit well on the ground to first. And a sliding effort there, but that ball had eyes, and the leadoff man's on base to start the inning. Cal Clifton stands in, was locked up on strike 3 in his last trip.
Yeah, and hopefully he got that out of his system. They really need him to come through right here.
First offering on its way. Runners on the move for second. Swing and a ball chopped foul down the left side. The 0-1 pitch. Ran one in on him there as this is hit softly to third. Kendrick on to first to complete the double play. Arismendi Alcantara digs in. He reached on a single and would later wind up scoring in his last at-bat. This ball's hit in the air down the right side and out of play. 0-1. Zimmerman's ready. Here's the 0-1. And a pitch in the dirt as he lays off. It's 1-1. Hit hard back up the middle, and that is in there for a 2-out base knock. Jake Odorizzi stands into the box. He's 0 for 2 so far in this one from the stretch. And he throws the fastball by him here. 0-1. And 1-1 as this one's in on the hands. No offer on that one. 2 balls and a strike. To 2-2 now. 3 runs, 9 hits. No errors for the Dodgers thus far. And that's in for a base hit. Make it a 1 for 3 games so far. So now they'll have runners on the corners with 2 away.
Now batting,
Ben Revere stands in with runners at the corners now, looking for a 3rd straight 2-out hit and a run in the inning. And that's inside for a ball, 1-0. And this one's over for a high strike, 1-1. Hit the target, but this is low, 2-1. Now a swing and a fly ball. And they can't run it down. 3-2s are scored here in inning number 6. A full count, 3 balls and 2 strikes. And he misses with it for ball 4. So the bases will be loaded now with 2 away.
the batter number 3, second baseman.
Squared that one up just a little late. Tries to shave the corner with that pitch, but it's 1-1. Pitch taken there by Kinsler, and he's out in front now. 2 balls and a strike. Now time is called here as we'll get a trip to the mound. This is hit sharply to the left side. And that will get down as he delivers a big one here. It's a base hit. And he is in there. And the second runner will pull up stakes over at third. So one run is in and the bases stay loaded with 2 away. Justin Upton is in with 2 away as he takes a ball 1-0. And that's in there for his strike 1-1. Way outside, nearly to the backstop, 2-1. Lined hard toward right center. And he will deliver one of the biggest at-bats of the night. It's a base hit. And not in time as the second run scores. Adam Lind stands in. The 8th man to bat in the inning as he'll get a shot now with 2 on and 2 out.
Oh, this has been a very nice inning for them so far, but it still could get better.
Swinging a high pop-up back onto the outfield grass now. And Tulowitzki will make the catch to retire the side. Jacoby Ellsbury gets things started here in the 6th for the hometown team.
Boy, they've got some work to do here, but there's still a lot of time left in this game. So just chip away, chip away.
And that misses ball 1. Not too many strikeouts on the ledger for him so far, but it hasn't really mattered.
Yeah, I think ideally you'd like to see him miss a few more bats, but as long as you're keeping guys off balance and you're letting your defense help you, you don't need to strike a ton of guys out to be successful.
Now batting,
Howie Kendrick will stand in, and he, like so many others, hitless in the ballgame so far.
Well, we've been talking about it a lot, but this offense is just getting shut down right now. And we've seen some really fantastic pitching in this one.
Into his windup, here comes the 1-0. Not close, it's 2-0. Down low, and the plot thickens here, 3-0. And that misses as well. Ball 4, so it's a 4-pitch walk here. Giancarlo Stanton stands in, coming off a solo homer in his previous trip.
Oh, and guys, he absolutely hammered that pitch. When you're talking about a long home run, they all count the same, but goodness gracious, was that thing hit.
Nothing in 1 count. Here it comes. Fastball misses in the dirt as he tried to get him to chase the low one. Now time granted here at the plate as he'll step out of the box. And the splitter's in there as he gets ahead here 1-2. Now a swing and a miss on a pitch well out of the strike zone as he becomes the second out.
now batting,
Troy Tulowitzki will stand in. He flew out his last time up. And he gets ahead 0-1.
Well, he's thrown a first pitch strike to about 60% of the batters he's faced, so that's a pretty good percentage because we're into the middle innings right now.
And this one misses to Tulowitzki. It's a ball and a strike. On his way to pitch number 75. And this is low, ball 2. 2-1. Hard hit ball to second. Taken in by Kinsler. Throw to first will get him easily, and the side is retired. Jonathan Lucroy gets another shot, and if you remember, he hit a round tripper back in the 4th. Evan Marshall is on to pitch now as he'll take over to start inning number 7. Jonathan Lucroy is in to start things off here as he looks at a called strike. It's 0-1. But quick reactions at the hot corner take away a hit, and there's one gone. Striding into the box, Matt Duffy. He singled his last time up, and this one's nowhere close as that bounces to the plate for ball 1. On to first, and there are 2 down. Cal Clifton will stand in, one of the few guys not to join the hit parade so far.
Yeah, guys, he's got to be feeling a little bit like that dog that gets left out in the rain while the rest of the family's inside by the fire. I guess he's just not seeing what everyone else is.
Look out, 2-0 now.
I think he was trying to get that slider in on his hands, but I don't think he meant for it to get in that far. I think he just released it a little too late.
Ripped down the line. And he tries for the backhand reach at third, but he gets by the glove down the line. Arismendi Alcantara steps in. He scored after reaching on a single this last time up.
Arismendi Alcantara.
Runner goes for second. Pitches a cold strike. The throw. And he is out at second. Caught stealing to end the inning. Leading off the inning, Hanley Ramirez. And they'll need him to get something going here.
Well, you're facing a pretty big deficit in this game, so they need to start clawing their way back.
Here's the first pitch slider that just tails out of the zone. It's ball one. And he fires in a strike this time to make it 1 ball and 1 strike. Swing and a miss on the splitter, and it's 1-2. Slow roller back to the mound. And reined in 1 away. Marcell Ozuna will try it again. He's grounded out and struck out in 2 trips.
Yep, not showing too much so far, but he's got a chance to make something happen right here. See if he can put those other ABs behind him.
And he swings through a fastball and doesn't catch up with it. It's 0-1.
I think a lot of pitching coaches would like to see that first pitch strike ratio better than about 60%, but that's what he's got going for him tonight, and he's pitched very well.
Justin Turner will stand in again. A couple of groundouts for him on the ledger in his 2 trips so far.
Yeah, just sort of rolling over on it, guys. See if you can make a small adjustment and get through one here.
Chop foul right at home plate. It's strike 1. Oh, and he's really getting the better of him now. It's strike 2. Hit to first. To second for 1. On to the pitcher covering, and it's in time. A double play, and the inning is over. Arismendi Alcantara comes to the plate, and he'll start us off in the 8th.
And he's already been on base 3 times in this ballgame, so let's see if he can do it one more time.
On to the 8th here as a slider is taken to begin the at-bat. It's ball 1. Swing and a miss as he ramps up on the fastball. 1-1.
This fastball is looking pretty lively right now.
High in the air, carrying well out to deep center. Ellsbury racing back. He tracks it down. A nice running play, and there's 1 away. Victor Miltiades will grab a bat and hit for the pitcher here. And there's a strike right down the heart of the plate. 0-1. Liner toward right center. And this is going to find some real estate out there as he comes through off the bench with extra bases. Around second, he'll try for third. The relay throw, but he is in there with a triple. Ready for another chance? Ben Revere. He scored after reaching on a walk in his first at-bat. Took a little off, and it's in for a called strike 1. Hit high and deep to straightaway right field. Stanton going back, and this ball is gone. No chance to make a play on that one.
The batter, second baseman, Ian Kinsler.
A 2-run blast to straightaway right field. 7 home runs for him on the year now, as it's now a 6-run ball game. Justin Upton comes on with 1 gone here as he looks at a called strike 1. Here's a fastball that crowds him a bit, and it's 1-1. And here's one that's taken for a ball. It's now 2-1 to the Dodger left fielder. And the count will be full. And he is down on strikes again. So get your hats out. That's the third strikeout of the game. Adam Lind is at the plate as he takes a cold strike one. Throw over to first, and he's back standing.
Keeping an eye on him.
He's set. Here's the 0-1. And this is swung on and missed by Lind as he falls behind 0-2 now.
Doing a good job right there of tying him up inside. Got in on his hands that time before.
A swing and a miss. That retires the side, and that will do it. Yasmero Petit will come in now working with a huge lead, so he'll just look to get some work in here. Blake Swihart will be the first one to greet him here as he'll be forced to turn around and hit from the left side now. And a fastball's in there for strike one. Now a swing and a ball popped high in the air over toward foul ground. And this will land foul. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-2 pitch. And he takes strike three called on the fastball. One gone. Tristan Lang will get the call here as he'll hit for the pitcher. They set the target in, and this finds the inside corner for strike one. Off the plate, 1 ball, 1 strike. And he'll fall behind now to 1-2. Here he comes on a ball and 2 strikes. And that's high for a ball. It's 2-2.
I got to count 2-2.
Hit hard up the middle. And that'll get on through into center, and he's got himself a 1-out hit. Jacoby Ellsbury will stand in, and they've done a good job keeping him off base at the top of the lineup. He's 0 for 3 thus far.
Yeah, guys, not really providing the spark that they usually hope to get out of him. Maybe he can make something happen right here.
One there. On to first, but not in time as he's in there ahead of the throw. So 2 gone now in the Miami 8th. And stepping in is the second baseman, Howie Kendrick. There's a fastball missing down and away for a ball, 1-0. And here's a fastball that's nowhere near the zone. It's 2-0 now. (3-0) now.
And I think having that guy on first is taking him totally out of his game.
Yeah, I don't know why he's so concerned. He's got the lead. If that guy wants to go, let him go.
And this pitch misses for ball 4. So that's going to move a runner into scoring position now with 2 away. Giancarlo Stanton is the batter now as he looks at a ball 1-0. Ready with the 1-0 pitch. That's inside. 2-0.
2 tough sliders there back to back, and he couldn't get him to bite on either. Now he might have to change tack here, down 2-0.
Too tight with that one. 3-0. In danger now of a second walk out of the bullpen.
Not exactly providing relief. He's got to find it here somehow.
And he misses again. Ball 4. And that's back-to-back guys now that have reached base via the base on balls.
The shortstop, number 2, Troy Tulowitzki.
Troy Tulowitzki is at the plate as he watches ball 1. And he misses again, 2-0. 2 runs, 4 hits, and 1 error so far for the Marlins. There's a strike. It's 2-1. He's set, and the 2-1 pitch. And this could be trouble now. It's 3-1. This is line to left. Upton is there as he makes the catch, and they'll tightrope out of danger as he strands the bases loaded. Sammy Murillo will come on now in a mop-up role as he'll just try and keep this deficit from growing any larger. Jonathan Lucroy gets another shot, and if you remember, he hit a round tripper back in the fourth. Drilled to first. And he'll take this to the bag of 3 unassisted for the first out.
Now batting.
Into the box, Matt Duffy. He's 1 for 4 for the game. First pitch here misses wide, 1-0. Fastball, and that thing got up there at 95 miles an hour, a ball and a strike. Changed things up on him, and he got him to swing through it. 1-2 now. And now a slider in there for a called third strike, and there are 2 gone now. Into the windup and the pitch. Cal Clifton is at the plate as he looks at ball 1. A high strike there, and it's 1-1. Now a ball swung on and heading for the stands in right, and that'll move the count to 1-2 now. Hit hard towards center, and that falls in for a solid base hit, his second of the night. Striding in once again, Arismendi Alcantara. He'll swing it from the left side right here. And a high strike to begin the at-bat. It's 0-1. And the slider's in the dirt as he lays off it for a ball. That nibbled the corner there, but missed. 2-1. He breaks out the hook there. Good for strike 2. Hops this one up just beyond the infield on the right side. Kendrick is there to make the catch, and the side is retired. Striding in to start the 9th, Hanley Ramirez, and they'll need him to get something going here.
First baseman.
First delivery to him on the way. And this one's not close. It's in the dirt for ball 1. Chop foul at the plate, strike 1. He ties him up with a fastball inside, 1-2.
They haven't been afraid of coming right after this guy. They've made him have to swing the bat.
They try to come in with the fastball, but it's too far in, and it's even at 2-2. Full count, 3-2. Swinging bunt out in front of the plate. Lucroy scoops it up, and he's retired 1 away. Marcell Ozuna gets another crack right here. He's got a hit in 3 tries to this point. First pitch coming. Here it is. And he gets ahead here with the fastball. Strike 1. Here's a late swing and a miss. Strike 2. And they'll try to tempt him with a curveball, but this bounces in front of the plate, and it's 1-2. Look out. That one almost got away from him. 2-2 now. Swinging a high pop-up back onto the outfield grass now. Alcantara is there for it. 2 down. Justin Turner stands into the box. He could really use a knock here. 0 for 3 in the game so far. Here comes the first pitch. Couldn't resist on that one, and he's behind 0-1. Here's one that misses high. It's 1-1. Right side hit hard. Throw on to first is going to be in time for the final out, and the Dodgers have claimed the 4th consecutive victory here as this ball game is over. And a very good performance offensively for this bunch, but out of everyone, I think we should single out this fellow right here as our top player of the game.
Yeah, he came through with a couple of hits, but more importantly, that big home run, which really led his guys to this victory.
Here now is our final line score tonight. First for the victorious Dodgers. 8 runs on 16 hits. No errors. They left 10 men on base.